Hey, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, bringing you a new game, Magic Maze on Mars. This is, of course, from the same makers of Magic Maze, one of my favorite real-time games. But sadly, this one is currently not available in the United States yet. They hope to bring it soon, but they couldn't give me an exact date. Our international viewers can hopefully find a copy, but others will have to import it in. And quick disclaimer, I was sent a review copy across the ocean, which is very generous of them. I'm going to have sort of a three-parter for this one. I'm going to go through setup and the basics of rules like always. Then, kind of like I did with my old Magic Maze videos, I'm going to show you the official solo mode, which I like mostly, except for one element, and then I'm going to show you my little variant, which is basically the same as my other variant, same thing. If you want to skip to any of those sections, just use the timestamps. And if you like the content here in the One Stop Co-op Shop, please subscribe, hit the bell icon for video notifications. Join the conversation on our Slack or Discord. Check out our podcast on Sundays, and consider supporting us through Patreon for some nice perks. So like in the original Magic Maze, setup is going to depend on which module or scenario you're playing. They slowly add in different elements and kind of give the game a bit of a tutorial sense until you get the full thing going. But you're always going to start with this specific tile in the center of the board, and all the rest of the tiles you're using in a face-down shuffled pile. You'll also have between 1 and 4 hourglass tokens. In every module except the first, you'll have these wild tokens here. And you'll also have a specific number of domes on the board and a corresponding number of colonists in the supply that want to come and live in them to colonize Mars. There are other elements that you'll use based on your module. You're always going to have the doubled up varieties of resources. And then pretty quickly you'll have these expressways you can build, trash tokens, and eventually these little trash-eating slug aliens here. Aren't they cute? If you're playing co-op, you're going to have this big, chunky do-something pawn, and this board. This is different from the original Magic Maze in that you can specifically indicate what action somebody should be taking when they're not paying attention, because just like original Magic Maze and co-op, you cannot talk to each other. Finally, based on the number of players, you're going to distribute these little action tiles. So here you see this is for 2-player in the corner, but here this one's used for 4, 5, and 6. And they're going to indicate a color that you can use, or a series of colors. Even in the highest player count games, you'll always have 2 colors you can interact with. And with your starting tile in the center, all your stuff near at hand, you flip the hourglass and you're ready to begin the game. To go through the basics of how the game plays, both for solo and multiplayer, you have these little resource tokens you're trying to move around the board you're constructing, and you use them basically for all the actions you can take. Now, there are spots on the various tiles to generate each type of resource, and note that the color of the resource generated doesn't match the color of the circle there. So one action a player can take is to put the matching resource on the space indicated where a little robot is harvesting it. But you can only do that if you have the appropriate color on your personal action tile. Once you have resources on the board, that's when you can really start doing stuff, because you can move them along these little expressway lanes. But kind of like with the resource generation, you need to have the correct color of the lane to move something along it. And you can go either way, so it's not like Magic Maze where once you go in one direction, you can't go back the other. Once a resource is on an edge space like this one that matches its color, the player with that color can discard the resource back to the supply so you can generate it again later. And they take the top tile of the deck, and they put it down so that the gray space with an arrow coming out of it is adjacent to the spot that was just scouted by the resource. And in so doing, you're eventually going to discover the other resources you need. You're also going to discover blank hourglass spaces. And how it works is, if you move a resource of any color onto that space, you take one of the used hourglass tokens, put it there, so that space is now not usable for the rest of the game. And you then flip the hourglass, because if the hourglass runs out, you lose. So this is how you get more time, although you want to flip it when it's almost empty so that you get the maximum additional time possible. And just like scouting a new tile, doing that will use up the resource. You'll have to build it again later. But the main thing you're looking for are these dome building sites. And if you can move the indicated 3 or 4 resources onto the site, you discard all of them and replace them with a dome. And once you've built every dome, you place a number of colonist meeples equal to the number of domes on this little rocket ship space here. They can coexist there, but I should have said in all other cases you can't have 2 things on the same space. So if I already have a resource here, I can't move another resource to the same space. And what you then have to do to finally win the game is get 1 colonist on each of your domes, and you've colonized the planet and you've won. But very important rule, once the colonists land, you can no longer flip the sand timer, so make sure you have your time in order before you bring them in. And I'll quickly run through the extra rules from modules in the order they're introduced. If you have a space without an expressway like this, you can discard an adjacent resource to place an expressway of the matching color, thus giving you access to wherever you need to go. Also, you get these 3 wild tokens pretty early in the game, so you can talk as a group in co-op whenever you flip the sand timer, but once you take an action, you have to stop. But additionally, if you want to, you can flip one of these to then be able to talk again until someone takes an action. Or alternatively, very useful, you can, as an action, flip one of these to change a resource on the board into a different type, which can really make exploring or finishing those domes a lot easier. You'll also get tiles with a trash can icon. When you explore into those, you put a trash token right on there. And trash can be moved just like a regular resource, but it just blocks up spots otherwise. It's not good for anything. And trash gets worse the more of these tiles you draw. So when you draw your second one, you put a trash on each existing tile space and also on the new one. So then if we get a third one, we'd place 3 trash on the board. And if there's no room for it, you have to put it on an adjacent space. And it will, by the way, destroy a resource it's placed on if it's sharing a space with it. But hey, you don't have to worry too much about trash, because later on you'll get these little trash-eating alien slugs. And when you place a tile with their symbol, you put them on the indicated space. And they also move along the expressways, but they will only move to eat a resource or trash token that's adjacent. So if I got the trash here, for example, I could move him and they eat the trash forever. Or if you move them with a token, a resource, then they eat that as well, although you get it back to the supply. And final small notes, later on there are some one-way expressways where you can only go the indicated direction, pretty simple. And finally, there are these little chutes. Anyone can move something on a space with a chute to any other space with a chute. Even colonists can do that. The only people who cannot use the chutes are the big slug, because they're just so big from eating all that trash. And that's it for the core of the game, but just to talk briefly about the official solo mode. You use both of the 2-player tiles, although if you want to make it tougher, you can use even more. And how it's written in the rules is, one tile must always have the do something pawn on it, and that's the one whose actions you can use. Although you're going to see my video, I found that clearly a little vision obstructing, so I instead switched it and said whichever one the pawn is on, I can use the other one, because I can see it. But here's the key wrinkle in solo, love it or hate it. You have to have a timer going at the same time, and you can only switch between your 2 tiles to start using the other actions you need when it hits a 0 in the ones digit. So every 10 seconds is the maximum amount of time you have to wait before you can, here it comes, and switch again. So you're going to see that in the first playthrough in just a moment. But as you can tell, that is a little bit frustrating. It's not as bad as the official solo in Magic Maze, which I just found completely kind of silly. But my variation on the solo, the exact same thing I did with Magic Maze is, I just say one tile is my left hand, one tile is my right, and they have to cooperate with each other. So I can only do things related to my left tile with my left hand, things related to my right tile with my right. It's way easier. I can certainly go much further in the kind of campaign of challenge levels with this variant of the solo mode, but I find it more enjoyable. So I'm going to show you both, and you can see what you think. So for the official solo mode, I'm going to show you first. I've got 3 domes to build, 3 time flips possible, and trash is going to be in play, but trash-eating aliens will not show up because I have not been able to come even close to beating the mode in Module 4 where they come in. But no worries, they'll make an appearance when I use my variant of the solo mode. Alright, so here we go. It took a little bit, but I've got my solo play area ready. I'm trying to show everything as much as I can, because this is going to be a no-edit, Mike goes crazy session. So hopefully I won't expand too far in any one direction, or I'll have to just slide everything around. Alright, so I'm going to start the phone timer first, and this is the official solo mode, and here we go. So we're going to make a blue. It's the only resource you can start with, and then I just got to wait. Ah, it was 10. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, crap. Okay, I'll wait again. So yeah, well, you pretty much have to always spawn a blue, and then you can't go anywhere in the official solo until you get that, and then I can move it here. And then I can wait again. Now, I could use a wild to change it to a different color and scout faster, but I don't want to use those yet. Okay, boom. And I'm going to get rid of that. And, okay, now I can make blue and yellow. And I do have a yellow right there, so I can't spawn yellow yet. Boom! Okay, so let's get it. Oh, I should have gotten a blue when I had the chance. Okay. I can't go anywhere with it. Okay. And go. Alright, so I'll make a blue up here. And then I can't. They're kind of all like blocking each other up. Okay, it's fine though, because I'll go move that down. I can remove the yellow. And now we got our first trash, but also orange can be made there now. So that's a busy spot. What do I have currently? The kind of earthier tones. Let's try to move that up when I get the chance. All right, and let's... oh, I didn't make anything. Okay, so I'll get that out of the way for now. And I can get my blue over here, and then scout. Nice. And I can make brown. I'm getting all my resources pretty quickly, but no dome spaces yet. So brown could go down there, but I can't do brown yet. How's my timer looking? It's okay. We'll just call that a switch, because I knocked it off the board. And, okay, I was going to make a brown resource. There are 2 of each resource, by the way. I should be multitasking better, but I'm not. Well, here. Okay, let's try to make a blue there. That's right, I can make an orange there. Is there any orange? And yeah, there is. Well, yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'll make an orange there. I'll move that. Ooh, and I can get the orange right. Wait, that's not an orange. That's purple, but that's okay. It's supposed to be an orange. So we'll just say that it was. Oh, no, more trash. Okay, so I got to put it on the new one, and the old one gets another one. Just blocking me up. Okay. Time's not great. Okay. Oh, God, is that the only one I found? Okay, let's get this brown down here, but I can't actually scout with it until stuff moves again. So let's move. I can't move that guy out of the way. Crud. Okay, you get over there so I can make blue again. I'll scout with you. Time to run out of me already. Okay, there's a thing. I can make a purple there, but I can't do purple yet. Go. Okay, here's a purple. It can go green. It can go blue. I just need a yellow. Oh my gosh, time's about to run out. No, stop. Timer, click up. Okay, and okay, I kind of did that in the wrong order, but it's fine. I gotta grab one of these. Okay, all right, so we're alive for a second. So I need to scout a few more. So I still haven't found. Oh no, I have found one. I need to use the tubes to get to that one. Purple, brown, and blue. I do have all of those. So let's maybe. Wait, I can't make purple right now, can I? What can I make? I can make a brown one, and I can make a yellow. And not sure where to scout. I should have switched. Yeah, where should I scout? I could. Okay, let's move that guy even more out of the way, and then I can get the yellow up there. Although I don't really have room to scout with the way I've laid out my table. Oh, that's where the colonists are going to come in. That trash is totally blocking things up. Okay, let's move this guy down and change him to a green with one of my wilds. So I can scout right here. Okay, so now I can make greens there. That's cool. And let's just be safe and get one over here almost ready to flip the timer again when I need to. Okay, so I'd like to get an orange over there to scout again. I can make orange, yes. So here's an orange, and I can move all of those. Let's switch it. Okay, so that's ready to be scouted. Then I need to start getting these domes built. Can I move anybody else? I can move him there. Not too helpful yet. Whoops. Okay, let's scout with the orange. And I got all these things I need to build. Okay, so I need that expressway. So let's move this here. Then I can build a... Although a brown expressway is like kind of the worst possible one there, but it's fine. We'll build it. I got my green there to keep me safe. So there we go. Our only brown expressway is ready to go. And I need some oranges there. I can make orange right now. Where is that spot? There it is. And I can actually get it pretty far. Let's get them both since we need them both. And then I need a green. So when that switches, boom, we can grab green there. And that can get there, and this can get there, but they can't go over yet. Time's getting a little bit low. We'll get to it in a second. So that's there. And that's it. Oh, I guess I could have taken that, and that might have been a better way. Give myself like kind of 2 routes of movement. Okay, so that one's in. That one's there. And then, yeah, I feel... Actually, I don't know if that's any better, but it's okay. So that'll go over there, and that'll go over there. Oh, crud! Time ran out. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I mean, you can watch the full review to kind of hear my thoughts, but This does, like, using the phone does, I think, in some ways replicate the tension of, like, trying to talk to each other and get each other to understand what you want and not being able to communicate fully. But, yeah, as you can see, it's a lot going on. Man, this is tough to play while I'm recording. Okay, so I'm going to show you my solo mode, maybe, like, one level up in complexity so you can see the space slugs, because clearly trash was not my friend here. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes, so join you in a minute. Alright, so here we go. I zoomed even further out because I think I'll need the extra space because I'm playing Module 4 this time, so another step up, more difficult. The space slugs will appear in this mode. And again, my left hand can do kind of the light colors, green, blue, and purple. My right hand can do the earthier colors, brown, orange, and yellow. And this is an optional rule in Magic Maze on Mars. It was a core rule in the original, but whenever I flip the timer, I like to flip these and just kind of mess with my own head. So you'll see how much easier this is, which, you know, might not be fun for you if that's not what you're looking for solo, but I enjoy it, so here we go. Alright, so left hand, let's do that. Right hand, move it. Left hand, scout. And wow, trash right off the bat, but also the ability to make orange. Let's go ahead and move that over to the side for now, out of the way. Make another one, and we'll just go ahead and scout over here. Okay, now we can make brown. Ooh, brown is definitely a good one, and that's this color. Let's keep the timer in mind. Boop, boop, and scout away. And we've got where the colonists are coming, and also yellow. So yellow over there would be perfect to kind of like keep my stuff in check. So let's put a purple out here, go along purple, green, orange. Wait. Oh, wait. Sorry. That should be a yellow being built, not a purple. There we go. I always get confused by the little things there. Okay, there's our first dome. We need to build an expressway to get there. Looks like yellow is going to be one of the closest, so let's get it over there. Boom. Okay, I can't build any of those yet, so let's try to get yellow up there for another explore. Timer's okay for the moment. There we go. And there is a timer space. That's my first one, so I should definitely get something there. Let's get the purple I can make right here set up. But I'm still okay, actually. So let's get a second purple in the scout over here. Oh, no, I can build an orange right here. That's even easier. So yeah, let's go there. Bloop, bloop. Lighter color with my left hand. Having to reach. Oof, and more trash. Where is my slug to eat it up? Nowhere in sight yet. So, let's go bloop, bloop, and just kind of put it in an innocuous spot. Well, I guess not too innocuous. I'll need that eventually. All right, timer is getting low, but I have that set up ready. Let's try to get brown over here. There's brown. So boom, boom, dark, light, dark, dark, scout. Okay, there's green, another timer spot. Speaking of timer, we're okay. Green needs to go up there. Let's go and try to get that going. Bloop, 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 bloop. Scout that. Ah, and there's our slug. So if I can get the trash over to him and build a bridge. Okay, I guess I want to do that. So let's go ahead and do the timer. Okay, flip that. And I'm going to reverse these. Okay, so right hand is the lighter colors. Alrighty. Let's try to get rid of some trash for now, but I got to build that bridge at first. What's closest? Brown. Brown's pretty close. So that's the left hand now. Doop, and there we go. There's only one of each bridge you can build, so you got to switch up the colors. Okay, and then there we go. And anybody can move. Oh, no, it has to be along brown, so it'll be my left hand. Trash is gone. And there's some more trash. Let's bring it on over. Yum, yum, yum. And this trash. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. And yeah, he cannot use the thing, so I can't just teleport him there to eat. Okay, so he can just come over here. All right, so we got rid of all the trash, although now we can't move him unless we give him a resource to eat, moving away from his spot. So I still need to explore a bit. Yeah, I got 2 tiles left. So let's see. Yellow over there seems like a good one. Yellow's my left hand now. Right, left, right, left. And, oh man, more trash. Okay. Yikes. That is 3. I think that might be the last one at this level of difficulty. Okay, we don't have anything ready to do time. Let's try to get something over here. Let's do a green. So green, light, light. All right, okay, so that's ready to move over here. Let's get our trash friend going for us. Oh, and I can just teleport this straight to here, and he can come and eat it. Awesome. And then I wouldn't actually mind him being kind of in an out-of-way place like that. So let's have him eat that. And then I need purples there, so I don't want him to end up there. I don't want him to end up on any of these pots. That one's kind of fine. So, oh, time. Time's okay. Yeah, so let's bring the trash through the tube. And I think just kind of leaving him here should be okay for now. Green. Okay, I'm going to bring that down in a second. I should be able to start finishing off some... Okay, let's not wait. So let's do that. I haven't used any of my wilds yet. So, feeling good. Let's switch these. All right, and everything's still kind of in frame. Let's sort of move it up like that. There you go. Okay. So I still got a timer over there, although I need to build a bridge to it. So let's use an orange to do that. Right, I haven't done my orange bridge yet. Nope. So bloop, bloop, orange. Okay, so now I have another thing ready to go. Heck, what the... Hey, let's go ahead and get an orange set up to use it, just to make ourselves safe. So I need to scout the last thing. I'd love to do a green here, or a brown there. Where's brown? Brown's all the way over there. We can make that journey. So bloop, 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 bloop. Here we go. This is the last one. So we have all of our... Can you still see that? Yes. We have all of our domes on the board. So now we need to actually build them. So let's focus on this one first. Orange, 2 yellow, and a brown. I can use my wilds, although I guess I don't need to yet. So let's bring in the orange. And now we can't teleport because of our friend there. Which is certainly going to cost us some time. Okay, so that's 1. Yellow's down here, I remember. Oops, yeah, that's the right color. Bloop, bloop. Okay. That's 1. I'll make the same journey again. There we go. And we need a brown. Where is... Oh, good. Very close. Okay, and timer's doing all right. All right, so you remove all of them. Put out my first dome. Remember, the colonists don't show up until you've done all of them. This one, 2 orange. You know right where that is. I'm pretty close to that one. It's not too bad. And, oh, crud, the orange is waiting. Okay, so we'll do the green for now. That's fine. Because, yeah, there's only 2 of each resource. So green. Pop, pop. Boop, boop. All right, and which dome can I work on now? 2. Wow, that one's expensive. So where is purple? Purple's there. Nice. Very close. Okay, so I'll build the purple bridge. Now I got to use this hand to do it. Oh, wait a second. That could be to a timer, not even to the thing. That's okay. We'll get purple in place for the timer that we got to flip in a second, and we'll go ahead and bring our orange over that we needed. Okay. Yeah, that's the way I'm going. All right, so that's another dome done. No, purple, go in. Okay. I don't know if I use the exact right hands there, but we'll call it a draw. Okay, let me get... Okay, green, yellow, brown. That's pretty easy. I got green right here. Let's switch these. Okay, so green, purple, blue, brown, blue, orange. Okay. Oh, and yellow's in the same spot. Beautiful. I like simple things when my brain is this overwhelmed. And then brown's all the way over there. Okay, so... Doop. You can just imagine how challenging this would be in the official solo mode. Doesn't mean it's not worth doing, but it's definitely tough. Alright, and where's my last dome? There. So I need Gosh, so much stuff. And I need to teleport from a tube to even reach it. So, okay, purple first. Closest, I guess, will be there. So we'll travel. Okay, and that's one. So purple again. And there we go. And brown's all the way over here. But actually, it's not really all the way because I can just teleport it right there. Okay, and then blue is over there. So let me go ahead and get that in. Oh, no, wrong hand. Let me get that in position. Okay, and I'm going to teleport it. I'm not going to move it on yet, though, because remember, you cannot flip the timer once the colonists show up. So let me get all my ducks in a row and have something here to flip the timer a final time. So there's blue. Okay, and yes. All right, so timer's pretty good. So I'm just going to move the blue and then just kind of orient myself. 1, 2, 3, and the colonists are all coming here. It's a nice kind of central position. All right, well, I don't want you to wait forever while I'm waiting for the timer to go. Probably should have gone one difficulty level higher, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I still have all my wilds, so that was a little silly not to use them. Okay, so I am flipping the timer the final time. And I'm going to move this here, complete that, and the colonists all hanging out over here. You just move them like resources. So boom, boom. Where are you going, buddy? Here, here, here. Okay, you got a home. And then you, my friend, they can travel through the tubes, clearly, because they would need to for that one. So he'll hop on over here. You got a home. Boom, boom. Where was the other one? Over there, so we can use the tube again. I'll pop out here. You have a home. And last one. You're going to go live by the slug. It'll be nice scenic territory for you. Cannot teleport there. So, well, hey, let's do something a little goofy. We have a minute. So I'll spawn a blue there, move it up here. Now the slug can get out of the way, and our colonist can happily slide to his new freedom home. 1, 2, bam, there we go. So yeah, should have, that was on Module 4. Module 5 uses the full game, so I just would have had these 2 extra tiles. More trash, another slug, and some one-way expressways. But then you can kick the difficulty as high as you want by adding up to 8 extra tiles that just have crazy things like an all-tube tile, more slugs, more trash, and yeah, just a lot of stuff. And also one more dome I would have needed to build, and one more colonist in one more difficulty, but no more time. You only ever get 4 flips. So that was Magic Maze on Mars in 2 flavors, the official solo mode and my variant, kind of like my variant for the original Magic Maze. If you want to see my thoughts on the game, focusing on the official solo and cooperative play, click the link that just popped up. Good gaming, everyone. I'm going to go calm down, let my heart rate decrease a little bit, and I will see you at the next stop.